This is the story of my teen tour in the summer of 2008.
The world at its best, American Trails West.
This is the bus we traveled on for 40 days. These are the tents that we went camping in. My tent was called Utah. There were 8 girls in my tent. We slept on bunk beds. The first place we went to were the Hershey Caves, located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Then we moved on to Hershey Park, where we went on a lot of rides. We spent 4th of July in Cleveland, Ohio. We went to Cedar Park, which is located in Cleveland, Ohio. We went to Mr. Stadium, which is located in Michigan, Ann Arbor. This is one of the most famous laundromats ever. We then played Whirly Ball. Whirly Ball is a mix of basketball and lacrosse while playing in go-karts. It's only located in Michigan. It is one of the most interesting games that I've ever played. We then stopped at the University of Notre Dame, which is located in Indiana. We ran through the tunnel just like Rudy did. This was the first time that ETW was able to take a picture on the field. The next stop was Chicago. We took a night cruise of the Chicago skyline. It was gorgeous. Then we went to Ed Bedovic's. They make fun of you there. They called me Curly. Last, we went to Blue Man Group and we sat front row. It was a great show. We then went to Minnesota, where we went to the Metrodome and rollerbladed throughout the stadium. Then we went to the Mall of America. It's huge. It even has its own amusement park in there with roller coasters and all. We then went to Corn Palace in South Dakota. Everything is made out of corn there. Then we went to the Badlands in South Dakota. It was very interesting. We then went to Mount Rushmore, which is located in South Dakota. They had a beautiful ceremony when they lit up the monuments. Our next stop is Cody, Wyoming. We went to a rodeo and watched a cowboy tie up a little horse. We then went to Wyoming, where we hiked the Grand Tetons National Park. It's one of the highest elevation points. It has a gorgeous view. The next stop was Salt Lake City, Utah, where we went to the Olympic National Museum. They even had bobsleds for us to try. After that, we went to Lake Tahoe, where we went water skiing. The next stop was the Golden Gate Bridge. It had a beautiful view and it was a great place to take pictures. Then we went to San Francisco, where we were able to go on trolleys. We also went to clown school. We learned how to do trapeze, and also we learned how to walk on stilts. Our next stop was Alcatraz. It's where all the prisoners were kept. It was a very interesting museum. The next day we went to Lombard Street. It's the steepest street in California. We walked all the way down it. Afterwards, we went to go see a San Francisco Giants baseball game. The next day we went to the Comedy Club located in Los Angeles. Owen Benjamin, a star of the House Bunnies, was performing that night. Later that day we went to Rodeo Drive, where we searched for all the celebrities. We also went to Hollywood and went to the Kodak Theater, where the Grammys takes place in. Later that night we went to Universal Studios, where we went on a lot of rides. We also went on the studio tour. We saw lots of sets. We saw the set of Desperate Housewives. This is Gabby and Carlos's house. We also saw the set of Whoville. While walking around Universal, we saw Disney star David Henry from Wizards of Waverly Place. The next day we went to Disneyland. We went on lots of rides. One included this one, where we went up in the air. The next day we went to the San Diego beach, where we learned how to surf. At night we went to Dick's Last Resort for dinner. They make you wear silly hats. My hat said free lap dances. The next day we went to the San Diego Zoo, where we saw the famous koala bear. We also saw many more animals such as the elephant. The next day we went to Palm Springs, California. We relaxed all day at the hotel, and at night we went to karaoke. We sang songs sang by Whitney Houston and much more. Even the boys went up and sang too.
Roller coaster.
The next stop was Las Vegas. We saw many shows, one including the Bellagio Water Show. It was very beautiful. We also went to M&M's World and went on the New York roller coaster. After Las Vegas, we went to the Grand Canyons. The Grand Canyon is a beautiful national park. After the Grand Canyons, we went to Bryce Canyon, where we actually hiked the canyon. Here's a picture of us hiking down the canyon. Here's a group shot of us all the way at the bottom of the canyon. And here's another picture of us hiking back up to the top. It was gorgeous. The next national park was the Arches National Park, located in Moab, Utah. It was really pretty, especially because we went when it was during sunset. Our last and final stop was in Denver, Colorado.
All the new things we had a chance.
After dinner, we received awards and performed skits. It was honestly one of the best nights on the tour. We all bonded.
Friendly faces that we've grown accustomed to.
Going cross country with American Trails West was the best summer of my life.